Hey there. You like our TERYX, but not paying $600 for it? Yeah, I'm with you. Me neither. But let me show you these high quality LSV replicas available for under $100. Listen, if you're not a pro snowboarder, wearing this on the mountain 5 days a week, more likely you're going to be wearing this around walking around the city, waiting for the bus, hanging out with your friends, is more than adequate. And most regular Joes on the street aren't gonna stop you and call out your zipper pulls, or they're not logoed or ask you to see your inside tags. Is that authentic? That I've never had that happen. I've been wearing rep gear for 4 or 5 years now, Supreme, or Stone Island, everything. These function exactly the same, waterproof. It all comes down to the spray you put on. The DWR spray is really what makes it waterproof. The gore-tex helps, but without the spray, it doesn't bead and do the water beading like the people you see on TikTok taking the showers and all that, which is cool and all. It's dope. I'll show you in a little bit. But that's, you can't buy this and expect it to do that forever. You have to treat it after about 2 or 3 washes. It'll wet out. It'll soak up the water instead of beading off. So you just got to know how to do it. I'll show you. It's not hard. They function exactly the same. I wouldn't recommend trying to sell these as authentic, even though they're damn close. The tagging's real good. Inside, outside, the paper tags look pretty real. I don't know about the serial numbers and the coding and everything. I don't think there's any way you can really check that without, actually contacting Arc'teryx, which plenty of people will do for a $600 jacket. And most of the people are aware that there's replicas out there too, so they're pretty passionate about Arc'teryx, and they know what to look for. There's the small things, and I'm not the only one doing videos reviewing stuff, and the company will they're really trying to shut down the replicas. So in reality, it is slightly different. It's if you had a real one, you'd have to have a real one to hold it side by side, really, to tell the difference. It's about 85%, 90% accurate, in my opinion. Small differences in the seam tape, the way they do the tape, but the embroidery looks pretty much spot on. And for $500, $600 difference, those small differences ain't gonna make a difference to me. I'd rather, save myself some money. This company, repcourier.com, they got a large variety of items. They got several different t-shirts. They got pants, shorts, socks, underwear, hats, backpacks, fanny packs. They even have the Arc'teryx Beam collab fanny pack. That was their first collab with Beams. They have a model of that available for, I think, under $30. I mean, it's cheap. I can't remember exact, but it's cheap. They have the Palace Arc'teryx t-shirts, which were their second collab with Palace. I have two. I'll review them. They're used, but I'll go over them in another video so you can see them. They're pretty much one to one. I can't tell the difference between the real and a replica. I mean, it's just silk screening, and the tagging inside is exactly the same. I never had an authentic one, but I've looked at them online. There's not really much to it to have to, not much detail. So they really, really do good, and they wear well. No chipping of the silk screen or anything. But I digress. We'll go over these two jackets. I'll show you the small differences and what's up with these. So let's look. Without further ado, I'll go over these two pieces. This is the orange $56, the lower model. They had 3 different Alpha SV versions. They had ones with printed logos. They were cheaper too. They were like $30, I believe. I don't think they have those anymore. They moved on to 2. They got this one, which is the $56 version, the orange here. And then this one is slightly $77. It's a slightly different version. I'll show you the differences in a second. But yeah, this is slightly different. This is the 56. As you see, the zipper pulls are rope, a little knob. They're not logoed. And the $77 version has these pulls. These are more like the authentic. The authentic say TERYX down them. These don't. That's the only difference. The shape's the same. It's the same thing. But yeah, so these are, not the same. But once again, walking down the street, I don't think anyone's gonna come over and tell you those aren't real. Let me see your tags. Embroidery's good. Nice and even, straight, clean, tight. Same for the gore-tex mark on the arm. Clean, tight, straight. These pull easy. They don't get caught up. And there is a tag inside. Oh yeah, here is a small tag in here with it is not TERYX. It's just regular. I forget what it says. It says some jacket company. So that's one small difference between this and the other version. This just says coat, men's coat, something coat. I forget. But once again, how often is someone going to ask you to unzip the pocket and they want to see the logo? The back. This is exactly the same. This is what the real ones look like inside. Got a little hang tag like that. I was surprised, but that's actually how they look. And the silk screen TERYX, you can't see it. Some of these are so cheap you can see like where it was stuck on, but this is, every letter looks individually put on. It's not just one stamp, so that's good. And the seams are good. The seams are tight. Real seam tape. The pockets just stitched. Here's another difference between this and the higher end. But it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to rip or anything in the wash. It's definitely on there good, stitched on there good. And I get the matching color pocket. See the orange. YKK zippers. I'll take a look. Sorry. There you go. YKK zippers. They work well. Can just pull this with one hand. Same for the front. YKK. And they work good. They don't get caught up or anything. And the arms, these Velcro well. It's like a micro fleece feeling to it. And that's pretty accurate to the real ones. That's what they look like, pretty much. They're slightly different shape to them. That would be a way people can tell the difference, but it's very minimum. And here's the $76 jacket, which, like I said, has the real authentic looking pulls, and it has the tags. This one did not. The orange doesn't come with any tagging, but this one comes with gore-tex, real gore-tex tagging, TERYX tagging, and I'm not sure about the serial numbers and all that, but it's Alpha SV. It's marked correctly. This might just be what it looks like if you buy an authentic in China. That's what they're trying to push, obviously. And everything's correct inside. All the information is well printed, not blurry or anything like that. And they have actual correct tagging inside the pocket on this jacket. It's got the WL Gore and Associates for Gore-Tex. And as you see, it says Alpha SV jacket, men's. This is what the TERYX tag looks like. Even with that, that's just the way it is. Because they make a lot of this stuff in China. It's the products, the materials are made in China, everything. Some are assembled in Canada. But a lot of their stuff is made in China. I don't think the Alpha SVs are made in China. I think they are actually made in Canada. But hats and stuff, they are starting to do their manufacturing in China. But that's besides the point. It's got the arm vents, high quality, once again, zippers that work well. I've seen some real cheap versions. You see, one-handed, I can open it, no problem. And once again, the embroidery is excellent. Clear, tight. I've seen some real loose grain and crooked embroidery. I've had the gore-tex on the arm misspelled on a jacket I got before. That's nice and clear. And the outside tag, as you see, And this has got a something inside it that keeps it stiff, rope or something. The real one is a different color here. It's yellow, I believe, but I mean that's small. It's all differences. And I tell you, these straps here are much better than some versions I've seen. I'll show you this jacket I bought. That this is a Beta LT replica, but it's printed. The real ones, I don't think they make a printed one like this, so that would be a dead giveaway. But it's nice for, once again, walking down the street. No one's gonna call you out. But these were a dead giveaway, as they don't stick very well. They undo on me all the time, so they peel off quite easy. And we're kind of a pain in the back. And no TERYX uses plastic type of thing, so it just comes off pretty easy. So, just to show you an example of how these are much better. Even this is a fantasy piece. It's just a jacket that they put an TERYX logo on. It's not a TERYX design. I think it's supposed to be a Zeta. I think that's what it's supposed to be. See, look, our logo's a little thinner. It's not very good, and it has a fleece lined. That was supposed to have a TERYX logo on it when I bought the jacket. This is not from this is not repcourier. This is somebody else, and it's just generic. It's no tagging, and it was supposed to have an TERYX logo here, and it does not. So I mean, I think I paid $60 for that jacket, and it's nothing compared to these excellent pieces that you'd really have trouble telling the difference. And I have three. I'll show you the blue I'm wearing. Forgive me, I don't have a cameraman. But here's the cut and fit, the way it wears. This is the darker blue, not force field. I forget the color. Ink blue, I believe, something. You see they fit well. Nice cut. Some are a little boxy, I see, in some of the replicas. But this is a long form fit cut. I'm 6 foot. This is an extra large if you're looking for sizing. There's the sleeve. Like I said, I'm 6 foot, 150 pounds. I'm a little thin, but height-wise, I'm long legs, long arms. So there you go. These are available from Replicas for $56 and $76. The 56 version is always available. See, it goes all the way up. And they have the other one occasionally. You might have to wait for the $76 version, but the $56 here is always available as of now, as the last time I talked to them. So I'll put the links in the description and all that. And thanks for watching the video. I'll make a few more about their other products. I got some t-shirts, hats I can show you that I bought off them. All right, thanks a lot.